We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming and YouTube streaming. Coming to you live via Facebook streaming and YouTube streaming. How to enter etheric presence. Etheric presence comprises of two things: etheric body and etheric energy. Etheric energy is the subtle body that surrounds the physical body. First, you have to become aware of the form that surrounds the physical form. There is a physical form. If a body is lying down, there is a physical form that you can see it. So you can see this physical form, but you cannot see subtle forms. They can only be experienced and realized during the state of deep meditation. You have to become aware of the form that surrounds the physical form. And when you become aware of the subtle form, then help it to grow, help it to increase and expand. Just as when a light passes through an object, it creates a reflection around, a light reflection. In the same way, the body that surrounds the physical body, it needs to expand. What can you do for it to expand? Just by sitting silently, looking at it, do not do anything. Just looking at the bluish form around. You are with your closed eyes. It will be easier if you see your spouse lying down and you are sitting silently with closed eyes, looking at it, not doing anything, just looking the bluish form around you. Not doing anything, just looking at it. You will feel it is increasing and spreading, becoming big and bigger. Because when you are not doing anything, the whole energy goes to the etheric. When you do something, a part of the energy is spent giving and receiving. When you are not doing anything, the energy moves to the etheric or the subtle body and it begins to expand. Remember this: when you are doing anything, the energy taken out of the etheric, like you consume the energy. Lao Tse says, and he coined the word not doing. No one stronger than me, not doing anything at all, and no one is stronger than me. Those who are strong by doing can be defeated. Lao Tse, I cannot be defeated because my energy comes from the non-doing. So the secret is not doing, just sitting silently. What was Bodhi tree doing? What was Buddha doing at Bodhi tree? Was he doing anything? He was simply sitting silently, doing nothing under the Bodhi tree. And Lao Tse says, sitting silently doing nothing, miracle happens. Was Buddha doing anything under the tree when he came? So he has to do initially something. He prepared a bed of fallen leaves Yet on that. The same time, a woman named Sujat came. She was doing a ritual and she was to offer a meal of 49 different dishes to the deity. Seeing Buddha sitting under the Bodhi tree silently in a statue-like, idol-like, statue-like position, she considered him to be a god in human manifestation that has come to fulfill her. She offered him the food. Buddha ate that. After that, he wasn't doing anything, just sitting. He was not doing anything in that moment. He was not. And when you are not doing anything, when you do something, there is something that guides you to do this or that. A thought, something is guiding your thoughts. And not doing anything, he was empty. Just sitting, he achieved the ultimate. It looks puzzling because we want to attain, we feel that something can be attained only in the state of doing. Physical things can be attained through doing. You cannot cook a particular dish without the physical involvement. But the taste that comes into the food is not your doing. It is the outcome of the combination of different ingredients required for that particular dish. When they are put in the right proportion, then out of the physical body, the physical presence of that dish, a fragrance wafts, a taste emanates. So the taste and the fragrance that wafts out of that particular dish is the outcome of proper blending, deep understanding, and a conscious approach of blending all the ingredients at the right time in the proportion. Something is prepared, something has happened, and along with that, the taste and the fragrance that was out of that dish is, you can call it, etheric essence, or the subtle body of that dish, which cannot be seen, only be experienced and lived. Can you see the taste? Can you see the smell? You can experience this. It is so subtle. You see the dish. You can see the size of the potato or the other things that you have used in that. You can see the color, but you cannot see the fragrance. You cannot see the taste. This is the subtle aspect of that physical act, that dish you have prepared. In the same way, when lover and beloved enter into the act of love making, the way they are putting their awareness, their understanding, deep understanding into the act, the physical act is performed. It reaches to the state of orgasmic state. In that, something you experience which subtle, so subtle that you have entered the bliss, the fulfillment, is the manifestation of that act, performing in the right, with right understanding, is you are entering into the etheric presence. The same thing is happening. Buddha prepared a bed of dried leaves, sat down on it, and not doing anything. This or that, the taste in the dish The flavor, the fragrance comes when you are not doing anything. That is not doing. That is the outcome of what you had done when the physical presence has come. Then out of the physical presence, something is emerging out of, is expanding in its fragrance. And as the particular dish passes through the restaurant, its fragrance expands. Fragrance of the dish is the energy field that expands in the size, or if you have a sizzler, so not only the fragrance but the sound also continues to expand as it passes through the restaurant area to reach to the particular table. Everybody notices something that is expanded. You are not doing anything, your energy is not moving out. It goes in the etheric body, it is conserved, it is accumulated there. Your etheric body becomes an electric reservoir, and the more it grows, the more you become silent. The more you become silent, the more it grows. It is a reversible action. The more silent you become, the more energy field grows. The more energy field grows, like deeper is your understanding, more silent you become. Then you will not be like an empty vessel that makes more noise. When it is full, it does not make any noise. So when mind is empty, you continue to chatter. A man with deep understanding, he speaks only when it is essential for him to speak. And once you know, give energy to the etheric body and how not to waste it unnecessarily, you have come to realize that you have come to know about a secret key. This is a secret key, that you are not wasting the energy, instead you are conserving. Now, when you are entering into this of cooking meditatively, you are not wasting your energy. Instead, your entire energy is pulled into preparing this dish. So your energy is not wasted, it is conserved. Then and only then you can be festive. Really, only then you can be festive. As you are now, your energy is drained. How can you be festive? How can you rejoice? How can you celebrate? How can you blossom? The flower blossoms when it consumes the energy, and the energy explodes into blossoming. The blossoming is an explosion of the energy that has been conserved deep within the form of the flower. How can you blossom? Flowers are part of luxury. When the tree is overflowing with energy, when the tree is overflowing with energy that is conserved, not wasting, then the tree blossoms into flower. Flowers are always the luxury of the tree. If the tree is starved, the flowers won't come. If the tree is starved, how can the flower come? Because even for the leaves, there is not enough food. First, leaves have to come, and then there is a hierarchy. First, leaves will come, then First the roots have to be fed, because they are the most basic element. If they disappear, then there is no possibility of blossoming. Then the trunk will be there, trunk will be fed, then the branch will grow, the leaves will come, will appear, the energy, everything goes okay, and energy is there. So first your energy goes into the physical body, and from the physical body it goes into the subtle body, the astral and the etheric, because astral body is emotions, thoughts and all these things, emotions, desires, thoughts, and etheric body is the energy field. It is the life force, vitality. So everything goes okay, energy is still there, then the leaves will be fed, and if still energy remains, then as a luxury, the flowers will blossom. Flowers are a feast to the others. It is a presentation. Flowers are the presentation, a gift from the tree to you. Flowers are a gift, and these things appear in man. How? An awakened one is a tree. Awakened one, a Buddha, is a tree that was once a tree. He nourished and nurtured. The roots went deeper. The soil was fertilized. The seed was planted in the fertilized soil. Roots went deeper. And then ultimately the seed blossomed and has flowered. Now energy is so overflowing that he has invited all and sundry to come and participate in this celebration. This is what happens to an awakened one. This is what happens to the couple when they enter into the act of love making deeply. First, nourish one another. The soil is prepared. The nourishment happens in a proper manner. First, you have to try the beginning, the first technique. Then to open up your heart center. Let the eyeballs be touched with the palms as a feather. Then the second, you can do it separately also, but the result will be much more if you are doing in a particular sequence. You can sit down. You can start up. If you have a couple, you are an opportunity for that. You can start your act of love making in a particular manner. If you are alone, you can start like a Buddha. Gautam, prepared, sit in a comfortable position, neither hot nor cold, comfortable, and start feeling, conserving the energy, allowing it to flow, not unnecessarily flowing, moving outward. Instead, you have started conserving it. Then the blossoming happens and you become a festival, a celebration of energy, a celebration of overflowing. And